All right, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. This is Nick, and welcome back to Basketball Trading Room. Today we have 5 more sleeper pickup options. If you have not seen our last 5 sleeper option pickups, please go tap into that. I'm not going to use the same players I used in the last video, but check that out. Some of those guys may still be available, and see if you can catch a gem. But without any further ado, let's get into the list. First person we have on the list is Raptors forward AJ Lawson. Lawson has been a regular contributor to the Raptors lineup as of late. Lawson has only appeared in 14 games this season, which most of those coming in the month of March. He's played 9 games this month and has put up averages of 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists in just under 28 minutes a game. But in his last 5 games, he's really been on a roll, averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists in about 30 minutes a game. He had a hell of a performance March 10th against the Washington Wizards when he put up a 32-point, 12 rebound outing that really caught the eye of fantasy owners. In the last 7 days, Lawson is logged as a top 40 fantasy player, and if the minutes continue to be there for him on a Raptors team that is just trying to get the season over with, I see him finishing the season off on a strong note. Lawson is only registered in 14% of leagues, so he should be very available for most squads. Next is Chicago Bulls guard Tre Jones. Tre Jones has always been a solid backup PG option, but now to end the season, he should be getting more minutes than ever. The Bulls guard rotation has taken a huge injury hit, with Lonzo Ball being out since February 28th and Josh Giddey missing the last 3 games. In that time, Tre Jones has stepped up into the starting lineup. Jones was doing well next to Giddey, filling in for Lonzo, averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists in that 6-game span. But in the past 3 games without Giddey in the lineup, Jones has blossomed with the higher usage rate, averaging 18 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals, shooting 63% from the field. In Jones' last 7 games, he's only scored under 30 fantasy points twice, as he averages 35.4 fantasy points in that span. Knowing that Jones has played well with Giddey is important, because it does look like Giddey will be returned to the lineup soon. Head coach Billy Donovan said that Giddey is progressing well and should be back for either their game on Wednesday or Thursday, but he will not play both. So even though Giddey is slated to come back, the Bulls will be super cautious and restrict Giddey's minutes and or hold them out when they play back-to-backs. This ensures that Jones will still be a guy getting majority of the minutes, and I believe he can keep up the fantasy production also. Jones is rostered in 24% of fantasy leagues, so most shouldn't have a problem with picking him up. Next is Wizards forward Justin Champagnie. In the last video, I had another Wizards forward in Keyshawn George, but another spot has just opened up. The Wizards starting forward Frenchman Bilal Coulibaly suffered a hamstring injury a couple games ago. Reports say that he could miss the rest of the season, so the next man up so far has been Champagnie. In the last 4 games without Coulibaly, Justin has averaged 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 steals in 30 minutes a night. He's been really good from 3, shooting 41% from there, and has a really good knack for rebounding the basketball at the wing position. Justin ranks 50th in fantasy basketball over the last 7 days, and as the Wizards continue to try and improve their lottery odds, the developmental mindset of the organization plus the injury to Coulibaly seem to be things that will give Justin Champagnie consistent minutes for the rest of the season. Champagnie has made his way onto a lot of rosters as of late, but is still available in more than 66% of leagues, so make sure you can go get him. Next is Phoenix Suns forward Ryan Dunn. Dunn has had a roller coaster of a season when it comes to his playing time. Dunn was providing a really good 3-and-D presence for the Suns early on in the season for a team that desperately needed some youthful energy. For the first 39 games of the season, Dunn was averaging 20 minutes and started 23 of those games. But from games 40 to 58 for Dunn, the minutes sliced in half to 9.7 a game. Suns fans were left puzzled by this move, as a team who lacks defense just started sitting their best defender. But in the last 3 games, Dunn has gotten his spot back. He has started all 3 of those games and is averaging 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block in 27 minutes a night. Those last 3 games, fantasy-wise, has Dunn averaging over 32 points a contest. If Dunn continues to keep playing like this, I'm not sure how Coach Mike Budenholzer can keep him off the floor. Dunn is only rostered in 3% of leagues, with 2% of that coming in the last day, so jump on this quickly before the wave starts. Last but not least, this one may be a little premature, but please just hear me out. It's Portland Trailblazers wing Matisse Thybulle. Thybulle is currently rostered in 0% of leagues, but just let me make my case. Thybulle has been out for majority of the season and just came back 2 games ago. In his first game back, Thybulle played only 6 minutes and had 11.4 fantasy points without scoring a single point. He had 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Next game, Thybulle's minutes jumped to 22, and he instantly has a monster 36.3 outing in fantasy, scoring 9 points, grabbing 4 rebounds, dishing out 3 assists, and racking up 5 steals and a block. If you believe it is too early to trust him, I totally get it. But Chauncey Billups is a defensive-minded coach, and I don't believe he can keep himself from playing one of the league's top defensive playmakers when he's healthy. Health may also be a concern too, which is valid. But he just played both games of a back-to-back and has 1 day of rest in between games for the next 4 games. So not only have they already played him in a back-to-back, but he is also going to be well rested going into these next couple of games. I am super excited to see how much time Thibault is given for the rest of the season, and I am confident that if he gets the time, he will produce. But that is a video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if you like the ads that were listed. If not, if you think we missed somebody, please comment that too. But we will see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.